Good afternoon, Azmat.
Good afternoon.
As head of the International Federation in Pakistan, can you tell us a little bit about the achievements of the International Federation over the last 2 years that you have been there?
Wow, that's a long story. There is a lot. I mean, you could see shelter, reconstruction, health, all the different programs, disaster management. I basically feel that the most important thing is that people have access. People have received a lot of help from the Federation. With us working with National Society, we had the major earthquake and the floods last year. And we are also working with National Society Development. And I like to sort of say that all this help is from the membership that we have.
It must have been a challenging time to have faced two big disasters, at least in the last 2 years. What are the main challenges that you felt the Federation had to face to do its work?
After the earthquake, we have a lot of good, well-trained volunteers and people from one part of Pakistan, and when the floods came last year, we have been able to mobilize very quickly with the DM stock, with trained volunteers, with people, and also with the support of many of our partner Red Cross, Red Crescent societies from different parts of the world. What are the main challenges? I think the main challenge in the longer term is, to me, a strong national society that could help vulnerable people, and we at the Federation are keen to keep developing and working with the National Society and developing its volunteer base.
What are the main activities of the International Federation and the Pakistan Red Crescent at this point of time in Pakistan?
We are scaling up on the reconstruction of health facilities and schools. You know, the 8,000 schools fell to bits and pieces, and Pakistan Red Crescent has undertaken some bold initiative to reinstate these schools so that they'll protect children in the longer term. We are continuing with mobile health until these BHUs are built in highly remote and inaccessible areas. We are working on livelihoods, still working on livelihood support with a community-based approach. We are preparing for disasters, training of volunteers, doing VCA, and doing cross-cutting capacity building. We are obviously also looking at broad organizational development areas with the Pakistan Red Crescent to ensure sustainability in the longer term.
Talking about the long term, South Asia is known to be a disaster prone region, and Pakistan was also a major part of that disaster scenario. What are the strategies that the Federation is taking up to ensure that disasters in the future would not be so full of catastrophe?
Oh, that's a difficult question. I think the most important thing is for communities to be prepared. And I think it's like everything in life, if you're prepared for something, it hits you with less shock. Of course, there are two types of approaches, if I may use it. One is, no matter how well prepared you are, if you're in a school that's going to collapse in the next earthquake, you'll die, whatever things we do. But there are, in terms of saving lives, you have to have both the software community approach combined with, what I call structural mitigation for the hardware.
Okay. And what are the immediate plans that you have in Pakistan for the forthcoming year?
We are continuing with the recovery and reconstruction plan till the end of 2009. And hopefully at that stage, we will be in a position to look longer term with the Pakistan Red Crescent in things such as operation alliances and forming a broader base of partners.
And finally, can you comment on the overall international global donor community's response to relief and humanitarian work in Pakistan? Has that been satisfactory? What more can they do?
My first thing is to really thank the Red Cross and Red Crescent partners for their really generous support, and their knowledge of reality in very difficult terrain conditions in Pakistan. We had about 23 active partner national societies who've contributed to a very good extent that has enabled a lot of achievements to be made. What's the second point?
What more can they do?
I think we expect the earthquake reconstruction and recovery process to wind down by end of 2009, and after that, one of the role of the Federation would be to coordinate partnerships with the national societies who have an interest to work in Pakistan with the Pakistan Red Crescent.